Okay, Thursday, July 14th, I'm buying some Amazon 110 puts at 172. This is kind of a scalp trade for me here. This is the 5-minute chart. You can see here, I'll show you in a second some of the bigger context, but we came up, had an inside bar, and then we started red on the downside. And this is the 15-minute chart, which is kind of went down big to start the day, rallied up to yesterday's close. And now what I want to see here is kind of an inside red bar here that closes in 5 minutes and then starts lower, or it could start lower on this bar if we head lower here. I mean, that would be ideal, that we just continue lower and get a 2 down. And I'm looking to kind of then take profits, into the lower end of the range, seeing if maybe we continue lower. It's one of the weaker stocks today. The context is still to be heading lower in the big picture to take out this area. It rallied a little bit like a lot of stocks did, after a down opening, but it's still one of the weaker stocks overall relative to the first bar. And we're kind of pausing right here in an area where we should pause, kind of yesterday's close midway to the first bar. And the 5-minute chart kind of had a little push up here to take out, some stops for people who were short, and then we kind of might be rolling over. So it's tricky because the market itself has kind of rebounded. The SPY, if I look at it, after down opening, has made a new intraday high. So I don't love that in terms of really now continuing to new lows, but it's still weak and there's still a trend down. So I think we'll have an opportunity, even on these stocks that are going to, reverse to the upside. I still think they might pull back a little bit in one move before they head higher. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for here with Amazon. We'll see if it kind of holds this area and has a little bit of a pullback. And can set up, I've been watching the stocks. The options kind of got above 2 when they were down here a little bit. So I'm kind of hoping they can go above 2 and set up kind of a no risk trade or a very short term gain here. So we'll see what happens on Amazon. Again, one of the weaker stocks. Context is still lower. You can see Amazon has not reached a new high on the day. So this is just should be the area if the market pauses a little bit where some of the weaker stocks should have a little bit of a pullback. So we'll see what happens.